If you want to speak English like a native speaker, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to learn some fun and useful English idioms and expressions for daily English conversation. Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. Before we start learning new English vocabulary with example sentences, let's define what idioms are. Idioms are phrases that don't always mean exactly what the words say. They make your English sound more natural and interesting. I'll explain each idiom, give examples, and show you when to use them. Ready? Let's get started. Number 1. Go Dutch. Let's start with the first idiom. Go Dutch. Dutch means relating to or belonging to the Netherlands. But to go Dutch means that when you go out, like for dinner, each person pays for themselves. Imagine you and your friend go to a restaurant. You both don't want one person to pay for everything. What do you say? That's right, let's go Dutch. For example, let's go Dutch on dinner tonight. I'll pay for my meal and you pay for yours.
It's funny, I know people usually go Dutch on a first date, but I'm a little old-fashioned.
Yeah, but when people say let's go Dutch, you're not talking about going wooden shoe shopping.
Do you usually go Dutch when you eat out with your friends? Tell me in the comments. At the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat. This is a drop. And this is a hat. This means doing something immediately without any hesitation. For example, she's always ready to help at the drop of a hat.
I'm able to recall hundreds of important details at the drop of a hat.
You switch jobs at the drop of a hat.
Jack, you have been doing this to me our whole lives, putting me second, taking advantage of the fact that you know that I will do anything for you at the drop of a hat.
Here's another example. Imagine your friend calls and says, I need a ride to the airport. You say, I'll come right now. That's helping at the drop of a hat. What's something you would do at the drop of a hat? Maybe help a friend or eat your favorite food? The next one is twist someone's arm. Twist someone's arm means to convince or persuade someone to do something they don't really want to do. For example, I didn't want to go to the party, but my friends twisted my arm. They persuade me to do that. Imagine your friend says, I don't want to watch a movie tonight. You say, come on, it'll be fun. You're twisting their arm.
Yeah, you had to twist my arm.
Twist my arm.
I mean, if you're gonna twist my arm about it, then fine.
Have you ever twisted someone's arm to do something? Or has someone twisted your arm? Please tell me in the comments. It's a great way to practice. Down in the dumps. Down in the dumps means feeling sad or depressed. For example, she's down in the dumps because she failed her exam.
Okay, so why do you sound so down in the dumps?
I mean, ever since it happened, you have been down in the dumps.
The next one is under the weather. Under the weather means feeling sick or not well. For example, I'm not coming to work today. I feel a bit under the weather. Imagine you wake up with a headache and a sore throat. You can call your boss and say, I'm under the weather today.
I'm afraid he's feeling a bit under the weather.
It's just that he's feeling a bit under the weather.
I have been feeling a little under the weather, but I'm feeling much better now.
When was the last time you felt under the weather? I hope not too recently. The next one is break a leg.
Break a leg, Ben.
Where I come from, we say break a leg.
Break a leg is a fun way to say good luck, especially before a performance or big event. Imagine your friend has a big exam or a job interview. Instead of saying good luck, you can say break a leg.
I was just calling to say good luck or break a leg.
Listen, I know you don't need luck, but I will say break a leg.
Yeah, you should say break a leg.
The next one is draw the line. Draw the line means to set a limit on what you will or won't do.
This is where I draw the line.
Hey, Ellie, this is where I draw the line.
For example, I don't mind helping, but I draw the line at working all weekend. Let's say your friend keeps asking you for favors like borrowing your clothes or your car. You might say, I'll help you with small things, but I draw the line at lending my car. Make a pig of yourself. This one is funny. Make a pig of yourself means eating too much or too quickly. Imagine you're at a party with lots of delicious food. If you eat 5 slices of cake, someone might say, you're making a pig of yourself. So please never make a pig of yourself. The next one is grit your teeth. Grit your teeth means to push through something difficult with determination.
Sometimes you have to grit your teeth and you have to do what has to be done.
So you grit your teeth and you do it.
For example, you just have to grit your teeth and finish the race. Imagine you have a lot of homework or a big project. It's tough, but you say, I'll grit my teeth and get it done. The next one is be in the driving seat. Be in the driving seat means being in control of a situation. For example, she's in the driving seat now, making all the big decisions. Imagine you're leading a group project. You're in charge, so you're in the driving seat. Do you like being in the driving seat, or do you prefer to follow someone else's lead? Please tell me in the comments. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, please. The next one is hang in there. Hang in there means to stay strong and keep going, even when things are tough. For example, I know studying is hard, but hang in there. You'll do great. Imagine your friend is having a tough time with work or school. You can encourage them by saying, hang in there, it will get better. The next one, go nuts.
Go nuts. Go nuts.
Go nuts means to get very excited or act a little crazy. For example, the kids went nuts when they saw the ice cream truck. Imagine it's your birthday and your friends surprise you with a big party. You might go nuts with excitement. The next one is kid around. It is a phrasal verb and it's used very often. Kid around means to joke or not be serious. For example, stop kidding around and focus on your homework. Imagine you're in class and someone keeps making funny faces instead of studying. The teacher might say, stop kidding around. Do you like kidding around, or are you usually serious?
Stop kidding around.
I'm not kidding around.
We were just kidding around about the fish.
The next one is give the time of day. Give the time of day means to pay attention to someone or acknowledge them. For example, she's so busy, she won't even give me the time of day. It's usually used in negative statements.
You won't give the time of day to a man like Stanley who's been after you for months, but you...
Will the richest and most powerful men in New York give the time of day to a gang of kids who haven't got a nickel to their name?
Imagine you want to ask your boss a question, but they're always too busy. You might say, he won't even give me the time of day. Do you know someone who's always too busy to give you the time of day? Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet means to face something difficult with courage. For example, I hate going to the dentist, but I'll bite the bullet and go tomorrow. Imagine you're afraid of public speaking, but you have to give a presentation. You might say, I'll bite the bullet and do my best.
I think I need to just bite the bullet and get started.
It would be great if you could bite the bullet and come with us tonight.
The next one is be green with envy. Be green with envy means feeling very jealous. For example, he was green with envy when he saw her new car.
The fact is, you are jealous of me. In fact, you're so green with envy, you should change your name from Neon Light to Limelight.
Lady Allison seems to have you green with envy.
Imagine your friend goes on an amazing vacation and you have to stay home. You might feel green with envy. Have you ever been green with envy? What was the reason? Sit tight. Sit tight means to wait patiently. For example, sit tight, I'll be back in a few minutes. Imagine you're waiting for a train and someone says, it's delayed, but sit tight, it's on the way.
After all of the information you've received today, the decision you're making is to sit tight and assess?
This very moment, I say we sit tight and assess.
Are you good at sitting tight or do you get impatient? The next one is make up your mind. Make up your mind means to decide on something. For example, you need to make up your mind about which college to choose. Imagine you're at a restaurant and you can't decide what to order. The waiter says, please make up your mind. Do you take a long time to make up your mind or are you quick to decide?
I made up my mind to resort to more extreme measures.
I haven't made up my mind yet because I wanted you to be involved with my decision.
The next one, off the hook. Off the hook means free from responsibility or blame. Imagine your teacher cancels a test at the last minute. You'd feel relieved and say, I'm off the hook. Can you think of a time when you were off the hook? Please let me know in the comments. The next one is out of practice. Out of practice means losing skill because you haven't done something in a while.
Well, maybe you're just out of practice.
It's just, I'm so out of practice.
Imagine you used to play the piano but haven't played for a year. When you try again, you might feel out of practice. Is there something you were out of practice with? I'm curious to know about it. Fat chance. Fat chance is a sarcastic way of saying something has no chance of happening. For example, you think he'll help us? Fat chance.
Oh, me too, but fat chance.
Well, fat chance.
Imagine your friend says, do you think we'll win the lottery? You could reply, fat chance. You think it's impossible. Thank goodness. Thank goodness is used to express relief or gratitude.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I don't know, but it's still in good shape, thank goodness.
Thank goodness, 24 hours until the weekend and then 2 whole days off.
For example, thank goodness the storm passed without any damage. Imagine you almost miss the bus, but you catch it just in time. You might say, thank goodness. The next one is think big. Think big means to have ambitious ideas or goals. For example, if you want to succeed, you need to think big. Imagine you dream of starting your own business. Instead of thinking small, you plan for something amazing and say, I'm thinking big.
We have to start thinking big.
You're not thinking big enough, Sinbad.
The next one, pigs might fly. Pigs might fly is a funny way to say something is impossible. For example, he'll clean his room? Yeah, pigs might fly. Imagine your friend says, I'll stop eating chocolate forever. You might reply, pigs might fly. And the last idiom for today is take something by storm. Take something by storm means to achieve great success quickly. For example, her new app took the market by storm. Imagine a singer releases a song and it becomes a global hit overnight. They've taken the music world by storm. Can you think of a person or product that has taken the world by storm? Please write a sentence in the comments. Great job today, everyone! We learned so many idioms. Which one is your favorite? Try to use it in a sentence and share it in the comments. Don't forget to practice these idioms in your daily conversation to sound more natural. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. Please follow me on Instagram, where I post a lot of useful content. See you next time!